Facebook. Gonna work Roxie on some downstays here, and we're gonna see how she does. It's not gonna be perfect. This is like her, maybe it's her first time out in public. They're now in public, and you know how dogs are. There's lots of distractions and stuff going around. Have her on the leash, just so if I need to grab the leash, that's available to me. If I need to give her direction, hey, you got it down now, whatever it is. We're talking about rules for downstay. Your dog only does what they're allowed to do, reinforce to do, punish to do, and things that you ignore. So we're just choosing to make the communication super clear. I'm only allowing her to, whenever I say, D down. Good girl, actually. See the little licks that she does? That's all appeasement behavior. She's a good girl. And a little cheat sheet for any working any downstay. If you're walking away and the dog breaks, just tell her what to do again. If the dog is unclear what you want her to do after down, good. Say the dog has got the creepy crawls and wants to run to you, you might have to tap the dog out. There's a lot of tricks. Working with as many dogs I've worked with, there's so many extra tricks. There is no one recipe for obedience training. Every dog is different. Every dog learns different. Every dog has different characteristics, personality traits. So just got to change it up. But the most important thing is I do not call the dog back to me whenever she's in the downstay. If I do that, following dog behavior 101, I'm allowing the dog to break my down, and the dog thinks that they're allowed to break. So what you do is you teach the dog, not intentionally, but you teach the dog to break the down, and then if you're giving the dog correction for breaking the down, whenever you've taught them to do this, you're giving them correction without direction, and that is not within the laws of learning. You be clear to the dog. I'm all about communication. I want the dog to know, hey, right now, this behavior is what we're doing. Hey, right now, this behavior is what we're doing. So for downstay, the only thing you can do, the only thing you're allowed to do is downstay, and it doesn't matter what environment, what's going on in the environment or what's going on around you. You have to be paying attention to me, and you have to stay in the downstay. Obviously, the dog just, these behaviors don't develop overnight. It's something we've been working on. Sometimes your dog skills translate into many other things. So what allows Roxie to do this is we've been doing a lot of place board work. Same thing with the place board. I'll put the dog out in the place board and I'll walk around in a circle like this. It's this conditioning pattern. Whenever I'm walking in a circle, the dog knows, oh, this is a familiar pattern to me. The guy walks in a circle, he comes back to me and treats me. If I break, I get correction. Whether that be a leash correction, e-collar correction, or a verbal correction, it's telling the dog, I do not like what you do. I'm not super heavy on Roxie. She's kind of softer. Okay, good girl. Good girl, Roxie. And you can see, if I just walk around, even though I don't got this leash, the dog is conditioned to follow me around. And some of these skills translate into all others. Like if I turn this way, Roxie should be turning with me. She doesn't have to be in any particular position. She just needs to be aware of where I'm at. If I stop, she should stop with me. Good girl, Roxie. Oh, good. It's just a conditioning pattern. Remember, your dog does not speak English. They speak dog. So we're speaking operant conditioning. We're speaking laws of learning. We're giving her something that she likes, something that's pleasant to her, which is treats, praise, love, and affection, attention. If she just continuously breaks, then we'll just stop playing this game, and we'll go back to take a step back and go back to laying that foundation for this skill to be able to be mastered. Always come to the dog first, reward the behavior, and then release. It's like this. She should be waiting. Let her enjoy her treat a little bit. She should be waiting for her release. Make a reliable downstay. It's just as important to teach the dog, hey, you got it down now, as it is, hey, you can, okay, release now. Good girl, Roxie. You're a good girl. Roxie, down. Good. I love her. See those little licks that she does? It's all appeasement. You can see even in her little eye movements that she does right there. Right there. Yeah, she knows. If you never call the dog back to you from here, amateur hour, if you never call the dog to you from this far away, your dog is less likely to break the down on you. So if you're having any troubles with downstay, first rule, don't call the dog. Like right now, if I called her to me, then she thinks, oh, it's an option to be called to me now. So now the dog's just waiting to be called to me rather than waiting to just for me to come back to the dog. Just a little cheat sheet. Something that I've learned, working with 500 some dogs. I just want the communication to be super clear to the dog. Remember, if you're giving a dog correction without direction, you're an asshole.
She's so cute. She's a cutie pie.